Hello and welcome back to Jarrett et al.
It works on you too because you're Jarrett. Okay, yeah. Hi, welcome back to Jarrett et al. Was you doing it? Go on, I thought he was gonna do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
so now do you want me to do it now properly?
No, I'm gonna do my joke first.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hi and welcome back to Jarrett et al. Today I'm joined by Amber. That was the joke.
That wasn't funny.
Okay.
Okay, so hello and welcome back to Jarrett et al. Today I'm joined by my twin, who's my brother. He's not my twin, but he is my brother. Do you have a name, twin?
Yeah, hi, I'm Terique. I'm unofficially Amber's financial advisor.
Okay, so first of all, a disclaimer: neither of us are financial advisors.
Not trained.
Not trained. I mean, my brother's unofficially my financial advisor, but everything that we're saying today is just from literal research, watching Martin Lewis, and we're just hoping to put it in a compact and condensed version for other people, and I aim to explain it from a perspective that is really simple to understand, because a lot of time with finance things, they just say words that you wouldn't necessarily understand. So that's the purpose of this, is to avoid those words and just say literally how it is.
In a consumer friendly way.
Yeah, consumer friendly.
So what is an ISA? So an ISA is just a type of bank account. It stands for individual savings account. The difference between an ISA account and another bank account is that ISA is just tax-free money, so to a certain limit. So you just don't pay tax on owning that money.
And then you've got 6 types of ISAs as well. So you've got the Help to Buy ISA, you've got a LISA, which stands for Lifetime ISA.
A cash ISA, a savings, which is just a savings account. A junior ISA aimed at younger people. Stocks and shares ISA. And the final one is an innovative finance ISA.
Yeah.
Those are the 6.
Yeah, so those are the 6. And the reason why I wanted to identify all 6 of them, even though we're not going to go into all 6 of them, is because the way that I feel like ISAs were branded is that people only know that there's a Help to Buy ISA. They didn't know that that's one of 6, and these 6 fall under the umbrella of ISA in total. So this is just to explain that this is only a subsection to a broader picture, and for the purpose of today, we're going to focus in on 2 out of 6 of them.
And I also just want to say, just reiterate, they're just bank accounts. There shouldn't be a whole scary thing about them. They're just bank accounts. So with both the Help to Buy ISA and Lifetime ISA, these bank accounts are only available to first-time buyers. So people who don't already own a property, don't have a property in their name. The money that you save in either of these accounts can only be used towards a mortgage deposit. So that means you can't use the money that you save into the accounts to buy a property outright with just the cash. The first major distinction that I want to draw attention to is with the Help to Buy ISA. I can use that money towards a buy-to-let. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, so a buy-to-let is basically, when you want to buy a house and rent it out to other people, that's what a Help to Buy. You can do that with a Help to Buy. Whereas with a LISA, if you buy the property, you have to live in it. So you can live in it yourself and get a tenant in, but you must be living in there. And
then Help to Buy you can use towards a property. LISA you can use towards a property or retirement.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is, just for the purpose of clarity, I'm going to represent LISA and speak the benefits of the LISA, and my brother's going to represent the Help to Buy ISA, and we're just going to do direct comparison of each of the points. So yeah, I hope this just makes the distinction clear.
So who can open these accounts? So with mine, the Help to Buy ISA, applications are closed. They closed in November 2019. And there was such a
scare around it. I think a lot of people's parents was you need to take out a Help to Buy, you need to take out a Help to Buy. But again, they didn't know that there's other and better, more beneficial options out there, i.e. a LISA. So a lot of people just took it out in a hurry, but didn't know, first of all, what it meant taking that out. And also they could get more free money by taking out a LISA instead. So yeah, definitely, even mum was saying as well, you need to take it out. And it's only because I had my brother, me and myself, I hadn't researched into this myself, so I was just going to take out a Help to Buy as well, but it's only because I had my brother to be no, we're not doing that, we're taking out a LISA instead, why I knew to take the LISA out instead. So yeah, definitely. Whereas with a LISA as well, even though your one, a Help to Buy, you can't, that's not even an option anymore anyways, but that's not even a bad thing, because the LISA is better in our opinion, or going by the facts of today. With a LISA, you can be anywhere between the age of 18 and 39 to take it out, but you still get get the bonuses up until the age of 49. So if you're a 39-year-old watching and you don't have an investment, like a property investment portfolio, you don't have any houses that you own, you can actually take out a LISA as well, and you'll continue to get bonuses up until the age of 49.
And because you're talking about the bonuses, the good thing about these accounts, Help to Buy and LISA, is that the government pays the bonus. So it's a 25% bonus of whatever you have in the account. The government will top up 25% of what you already have in the account.
Yeah, so like with my one, I can save up to £4,000 for the year, and then I'll get the 25% bonus on top of that. So 25% of 4,000 is 1,000. So for every £4,000 I put in, they give me a free £1,000 on top of that. Yeah. So every year I can save up to £4,000. That will be added with a bonus on top of it. Whereas with yours?
Mine, with Help to Buy, you can save a maximum of, it works out £2,400 for the year, because it's depending on your lifestyle, it might be a restriction. You can only save up to £200 per month with the Help to Buy ISA.
Yeah, and then with my one as well, the bonus, you get the bonus around a month after you've put your money in. So if I put in money this month, I get the bonus the next month, sort of thing. And then also I have the option that mine's is a lot more flexible in the fact that you can do bigger chunks and one-off payments. So like say this month, say I might have just got a free £500 on the lottery, I can put £500 in this month and then just £20 the next month. Whereas with yours, it's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I said, just a maximum of £200 per month. I think the other thing to note with Help to Buy is that the bonus that you get is from £1,600. So as soon as you save your first £1,600 in your Help to Buy account, that's when you'll get the 25% bonus from the government. Any less, the government aren't going to give you any money.
Wow, so I get bonus a lot quicker than you do. You get bonus only after you save a certain amount, but I can get bonus as soon as I start putting it in.
And also, my bonus is capped at £12,000. Once I've put £12,000 into this account, I think that's in a minimum of 5 years going on the £200 limit. Yeah. Then the government stops paying the 25% up to that.
Whereas with my one, I don't have a limit per se in terms of like I can keep getting bonuses up until the age of 49. So if I'm 20 now, I've still got another 29 years of being able to get a bonus every year. But if you hit your £12,000 limit in 5 years, that's it. You're not going to keep getting bonuses. Assuming that he's 20 as well, that means by the age of 25, if he was to have saved his £12,000, that's where your bonus stops. Whereas mine, I'll keep going 25, 26 up until the age of 49 and still be getting bonuses on top of that every month.
So when you look at the figures, I can get a maximum in Help to Buy, a maximum of £3,000 free money from the government, whereas you can get, if you open at 18 and take the money out,
I could get like
£33,000. So
yeah, so mine, yours just a lot more limited into the amount of free money you can get. I can get a lot more free money if we was to maximize it across the years.
But I think one thing that is, again, depending on your lifestyle, one thing that is a positive with the Help to Buy is that I might decide, okay, I've put in this money, I don't want to buy a house anymore. I'm not going to be charged a penalty to take that money out. Another thing to note is that also you can take the money out whenever you want. You can take out partial bits of it, but it won't be penalty free. But if you take it out to use for something other than buying a house, the government isn't going to pay you your 25% bonus.
Yeah, whereas mine, there is a lot more penalties, which this can help you with like your financial discipline, because it's just a case where you can't just keep taking out money every 2 seconds unless you want to incur the penalties. But if I was to take money out of a LISA sooner, then, or just in general for something that's not for either my pension or for a house, if I was to take money out, they would take away the bonus, so I wouldn't get the government bonus, and on top of that, it would actually, there'd be a penalty into the amount of money that I put in. Which in simple terms means that if I end up taking out before the time or taking out to use it for something that's not a house or not a pension, I end up losing more than I actually put in. And then also with ELISA, you can only take the money out after 12 months, which again, you could see this as a negative, but this could be a positive if you're trying to work on your discipline, because it means that you're forming the habit of saving money and leaving money for it to actually save on its own, not getting used to the comfortability of, oh, I need some money now, so let me just take it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's good for financial discipline.
The last major distinction that I want to bring up is that there is a limit on how much property you can buy. So with Help to Buy ISA, the maximum you can purchase a property for is £450,000.
Whereas with ELISA, it's 450,000 within London, but outside of London, it's 250,000. So that means if I'm looking to buy a house in Birmingham and it's valued at, say, £300,000, because that's over the limit of £250,000, I will incur a penalty charge. Okay, so finally, we're just gonna end off with some questions that I was asked. I asked people on my Instagram story to let me know if they have any questions or things that they'd like us to include in this video, and some people did respond to that. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, do follow my Instagram as well, so then that's where I have all the questions for the upcoming videos, so you can make sure that your voice is heard, kind of thing. So the first question is, okay, so if I'm in the position where I already have a Help to Buy ISA, why should I keep it? Are there any advantages to me keeping my money in a Help to Buy?
So I would say there are 3 reasons why you might want to keep your Help to Buy. They are if you are aged over 40, because remember with ELISA,
you can only be up until the age of 39 to take it out.
If you want to buy quickly, because with the Help to Buy you can access the money much quicker than waiting a year with ELISA.
Like with ELISA, again on the financial discipline, if I was to put my money in today and after 2 months I decided, oh wait, I don't want to take my money, I don't want to keep saving for a house or whatever, I have to wait a year till I can actually take my money out. Whereas with your one, you can take it out just kind of when you feel like it.
And finally, with the Help to Buy, if I decide to change my mind, i.e. if I've saved this money and I'm like, I don't want to buy a property anymore, I want to spend it on something else, because I won't be charged a penalty in a Help to Buy.
Whereas with my one, I can only use my money to buy a property or to put towards my pension.
Correct.
The next question is, someone just said they just want to know everything. So even though that's not directly a question, I hope that this video has sort of covered everything and the main advantages. And on that note as well, I would just say, like, because like the person who asked that as well, they didn't have either Help to Buy or ELISA, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, of course, if you had your money in a Help to Buy up until this point, or up until watching this video and up until liking this video, then you would have been able to get the bonuses from that as it's going along, and then you could take that money out and then put it in ELISA instead. But if you don't have your money in either of them, you're still in a good position, because the ELISAs haven't closed, ELISAs are still out there. So if I'm in a position where I don't have either of them, I can now take my money and put it in ELISA.
And I would say, yeah, if you do have a goal to buy a property, whether it's today or in 50 years time, I would definitely recommend opening ELISA, because you can open an account with just £1 in. As long as you have £1 in, the account is open and you will be getting the benefits.
Yeah, literally. And then the next question was, how do I switch? So if I already have my money in a Help to Buy, but now I want to move to ELISA, how do I go about even doing that?
So, like I said at the beginning, remember, they're just bank accounts. So in any way you would open a normal bank account, that's how you open these ELISA. If you are like a normal bank account, you want to switch from one provider to another, that's the same way that you would switch from Help to Buy to ELISA. So that would be speaking with the representatives at the bank, or some of them are on apps, so speaking to them that way. Yeah,
so like, which leads us on to the next question. How do you, like, which account should I take out? Do you know any recommendations for the best bank account that I could take out ELISA with, for example?
So I think the best two, and this is always changing, things are always changing, the best two in terms of interest rate, because remember, as well as the bonus, you do get interest, so you're earning money upon money upon money. The best two are currently Moneybox and Nottingham BS in terms of interest rates. With Moneybox, it is an app, so it's all of your communication is through the app. You don't go into a branch.
So
and I
there's
think that's a
people on there
distinction.
that you can literally ask questions and they get back to you within a day. Like if you have any queries or if you accidentally put in a payment, you can ask them about it. I'm not saying you can just take it out without having a penalty, because that you definitely will get a penalty. But there's people that you can quickly communicate with on Moneybox.
The way that I was able to answer that question is I use moneysavingexpert.com. That is, for the UK, that's a really good website for consumer finance. So it gives you tables of like, which is the best bank account, and it orders them in terms of interest rates and like customer service ratings and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'll leave the link for their website in the link below. Should I? Free promotion?
We ain't getting paid for this.
We ain't getting paid, you know? We ain't getting paid. But yeah, that's everything really. There was no more major questions. I think all the other questions have been answered within the content of this video. But I hope that's been useful. I hope we've persuaded you. It's not even a case of persuading, but these are the facts that a lot of people weren't aware of back then, and so I hope this just informed you to make a better informed decision.
If you have any more questions, I'm sure you can put them in the comments. You can at me at Terique Jarrett on all socials. Ask me any questions.
Okay. Yeah, leave any questions in the comments and we'll try our best to answer them. But again, all the content that we've provided you, the information we've provided you with, is just from research, which you can also do yourself. But yeah, that's everything. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you're new here, I'm gonna have more videos on like these sort of finance related, and also let me know in the comments what like areas, are there any other areas that are sort of unclear to you that we might be able to go in a bit more detail on. So yeah, thank you for watching
and see ya. Get me out of here.
What was the time?
You know when they take off the mic.
Oh no. Love someone with it. I love you. Oh, 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 oh.
Can you saw that noise?